Good morning and welcome to Sunday Morning Beers.
Hey.
Boy, what a week this has been. Now, if you're wondering about Tracy's response there, and a lot of people have asked me about this. We don't just plop down in front of the camera 5 minutes before I go to work on Sunday and shoot this. We do multiple takes, multiple camera angles. There's a lot of work that goes into this show, and I can't even tell you how many takes we've done today. Enough to drink that much beer, anyway.
So, I'm being chastised.
Yeah. So what we've been drinking here already, it's going to be really hard to go to work today. From Squatters Brewery in Utah. It's called Outer Darkness. Perfect for Halloween with the glowing red eyes on there. It is a Imperial Stout and 10.5% ABV. It's really good. It's breakfast in a glass. It's got everything that you need for a full day supply. It's licorice, it's roasty, a little chocolatey. It's like chocolatey and licorice with a lot of alcohol in it. It's really good. So that's what we have. Now let's talk about last week, which spreads on into this week here, Harvest Fest. Harvest Fest started on Thursday, and we had the wonderful cask-conditioned Pepper Pilsner, really delicious. On Friday, we found out, once again, how popular pumpkin beers are becoming. We saw that at the festival at Easter Market, the Michigan Brewers Guild Festival, where we had this non-stop line. We had a little inside joke about it, as a matter of fact, which I won't say now, but we had a little inside joke about it, how popular the pumpkin beers are becoming. We had a long line for the pumpkin beer. It was the first beer that we ran out of. And then we tapped this beer on Friday that was the first, and hopefully what's going to be a series, of beers that you suggest for us to brew. We drew out of a hat. We had a whole bunch of suggestions. We drew us out of a hat. Marla suggested this for us. Excellent suggestion, Marla. And luckily it was the one that we just randomly picked out of there. A bourbon barrel-aged pumpkin beer. Not just pumpkin, but pumpkin with bourbon. Delicious. Was that not delicious, or what? And it was crazy. It was crazy.
I've been told I talk too much, so
it was crazy because the restaurant was empty, the brewery was empty, and we were all standing around there twiddling our thumbs and saying, "Oh wow, what a bust this Harvest Fest has been!" And then 15 minutes before tapping, it was like a bomb went off, dropping people in front of the door of the brewery, and we completely filled up line out the door, delaying the tapping of the beer, certainly. But thank you all who did come out, and we went through the beer in an hour and 20 minutes, which was the fastest small batch beer that we've ever sold through. Our record for a cask was last week. That was an hour and 15 minutes. But the record for a small batch was set Friday, hour and 20 minutes. That was really impressive, and it was really good. And then Saturday, we had the Red Light Hop Pickers, which was the amber ale, wet hopped with Lincoln Park hops. And then today, really cool beer. Now, if you thought that pumpkin beer was good, get ready to be blown right out of the water, because this could be the best beer of the whole week. It's called the Apple Farmer, and it's made with Michigan apples, and it's fermented with this really unique yeast. It's kind of a blend of yeast. It's got some kind of Belgian-y, fruity characters to it, and it's got a little bit of wild yeast in it, so it's got a little tangy sourness to it. And you mix that with the apples, and it really tastes like apple cider. It's super refreshing, super easy drinking, and it'll get you drunk. Unbelievable. So that's today. And then tomorrow, tomorrow being Monday, we have, it's Halloween, first of all, it's Halloween, but we have a beer called This Sake Is So Hoppy It Gives Me Wood. Now, you might have had the hoppy sake that we had at the festival, at Easter Market. This is much different than that. This is hopped, a lot more hops in it for one thing. Different hops, so different flavors. You get more, it is actually hoppy. The one at Easter Market I didn't think was really too hoppy. This one is actually hoppy. And not only that, but we aged it in cedar, which is traditional for a sake. So you get sort of that drying woodiness. Really, it's something else. It's unbelievable. You got to come out for that. And also you got to come out for, that's going to be tapped at 8 o'clock. Today's beer at 7 o'clock. Monday's beer at 8 o'clock. in a costume contest at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Dress up, Tracy.
That is correct.
Yes. Dress up. Dress up. Wear a costume, for God's sakes. We're going to be dressed up. Everybody that works is going to be dressed up. If we're going to dress up, you can dress up too. You win a huge, huge prize. Big money.
Right.
Big money. Come on out and win big money tomorrow for the costume contest. And then Tuesday. Do you know what Tuesday is, Tracy?
Tuesday is the second day of my work week.
No, Tuesday is the 1st of November. Unbelievable. It's almost hunting season. Before you know it, it's going to be Christmas time. So that means new specials for the month. And one of those new specials is on Wednesday, the summer clearance sale. We still have Summer Sensation on tap because we made too much of it this year. And of course we've become more of a restaurant, so more people are eating rather than drinking too. We got to get rid of it. We got to make room for the winter beers. So every Wednesday in November, we're going to have $4 32-ounce pitchers of it, which that works out to be $2 a pint if you're not good at math. $2 a pint, and you can get a growler refill for $6. That works out to $1.50 a pint. That's like giving it away. Insane. Come on Wednesdays for that, and then on Thursday, after all those 5 straight days of new beers, insane. No wonder I never see Tracy. It's no wonder she tries to talk so much during Sunday morning beer. The only chance she has to talk to me.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. The minute he wakes up on Saturday morning, I'm like, he's like, shut up.
Gotta catch up for the week, I guess. Gotta catch up for the week. But anyways, this is the reason why. Just all that stuff going on. But on Thursday, believe it or not, another new beer. We're just peppering you with beers. Bam, 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 peppering you with beers. And what Thursday is Purple Gang Pilsner, okay, with Palisades hops in the cask, which is really weird because the whole thing about the pre-Prohibition style Pilsner is it's supposed to be kind of mimicking a German or Czechoslovakian Pilsner. And, obviously we changed that by putting corn in it, which really is the hallmark of that style. But now we're going to give it a huge dry hop of this really unique American hop variety. It's going to be really cool. That's on Thursday. So come on out for that. Wow. What else, Tracy?
I don't know. I can't get a word into edgewise.
Why don't you tell them the big thing?
Please vote.
The big thing. The vote. Please vote. We're not talking about for your politicians. No, who cares about that November election thing? We're talking about voting for the best brewery in Detroit.
That's right.
Click on Detroit.com. There's a link on our Facebook page. There's a link on our website. Or just go to clickondetroit.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. It'll tell you how to vote for. We are under the nightlife category. Best. This beer is really getting to me. Best brew pub. Vote for us, okay? Because it's really, we really have put Lincoln Park on the map. And another win for this would just be like, really all the politicians should just come and kiss our ass for putting the city on the map. They really should. All of city council and all of that. They really should. One other thing I want to mention, I was really excited about this. Came in the mail yesterday. If you're not getting the newsletter, sign up for the newsletter. You can do it when you come in the brewery. You can do it through the website. You can fill out a comment card. Whatever. Send us an email, okay? We give out free stuff in the newsletter. You can have free stuff like a free subscription to Baseball Digest, or even better than that, Lego magazine. And if it was like this issue here, free DVD. Free DVD in this issue.
That's lovely.
That's very cool. Fun stuff. All at 4th Street Brewery, the best brewery in the world. So, that's what's going on for this week. It's a lot of stuff. So we're going to see you probably a bunch of times. Don't forget to vote for us. Click on Detroit.com. Cheers, Tracy. We'll see you at 4th Street Brewery more than once. And on Monday, we're going to see you in a costume. We probably won't see you because we won't know who you are because you'll be dressed up. But you'll be there. Cheers, everyone.